Hello, I look forward to showing you inside Blessed Heart. She has 3 signatures and, pardon me, she is 6 1/8 inches wide, 9 inches tall, and her spine is about almost 1 3/4 inches. She has a dangle that I made with colors in it that go with the cover. Some other pearl buttons sewn on, and this is removable. It's just on with a little clip. But I was able to decorate inside her, leaving the clip on so it didn't seem to be in the way. The vintage scarf helps hold her together so that you see, when I let her go, how wide she really is on this side. Quite wide. Be easy to make her thin just by taking out a bunch of the cards and tags, but the more tags and the more cards, the more writing space. And as always, most of the tags and cards are tea-dyed and blank on the back. I'm a little out of sorts because I seem to alternate good sleep and then bad sleep. Good sleep, bad sleep. Last night wasn't a great sleep, so I've been up quite early. But journaling is something I do every morning, so it just means I spend a little more time in my journal, whichever one I happen to be writing in at the time. Yeah, and my cats keep me company when I can't sleep. I have a watercolor from a tutorial on YouTube. I like how that one's looking up. Hand-dyed paper with tea and with food coloring. I was going to say watercolor, but it was food coloring. Vincent van Gogh postcard. From a deck of cards. Altar paper clip. Magazine picture with tea bag decoupaged or Mod Podged on top, and with some old paper from a Waverley novel underneath. This also has tea bag Mod Podged on. I like how it feels, and I like how it ages it instantly. Little spot here for extra little cards for writing on, and that could be glued elsewhere. That button is so vintage it's scratched. So I wonder if it's because it had to be sewn back on so many times to whatever it was on. This is a little card, journaling card. Hold out one that I learned how to do from Shabby Duda. Coffee dyed. Writing space. Book pages. Oh, postcard. Adorable. Journaling card. Extra space here and in here as well. Another altar paper clip. Got the idea from Pam at the Paper House Post for this one. Using your bits of paper, gluing them onto another piece of paper, and then cutting them up into little paperclip sized squares or triangles, rectangles. Printed in Germany. It's quite old, that one. And that was stamped using a piece of fern from that I brought home from a walk in a local park. I did a few of them. Journaling cards, 1, 2, and 3. I love turning. See, the cat moved the curtain over here. I'll move it back. There. Was making it. Oh no, I guess it wasn't her that made the shadow. Oh, you know what it is? I have Virginia Creeper hanging down over the window on the outside. That's what that is. Over here, tags. I like turning envelopes into extra journaling space, especially when they have interesting things on the envelopes like this one did. Tuck spot. And this has the tea bag also Mod Podged onto paper and then onto a card. This opens up and it removes. That's just a alter paper clip there, holding it in place. Tuck spot. Music paper. And this here has some journal spots as well, as you can write on here. And this is made from a piece of calendar picture. And I liked how it went with all the little bits of fabric I have on the sides here. And these little tabs, there's one at the beginning of a signature and one at the end, so it's easy to find your way around in here. Journal card, another journal spot, second signature. But when I made this too, I forgot to mention I reinforced with fabric here. Adorable picture from a magazine and some paper doily and some of my own stamping. I did a bunch of words a while ago. I need to do some more. They really add, I think, to the journal. This is from a guitar music book. This is the Green Dancers postcard. Alter paperclip, journal card. This is done with coffee and a plastic doily that I have. Looks like I can move over this way again. I thought it would be better with all the sun, but actually it looks like it's better when it's just my lamps. It's more even light. Journal card, journal card. And several journal cards here. More journal cards. This is from a vintage music book. Another envelope that I've made into journaling space. Right in here and here. And then I made a little booklet again from the Shabby Doodah tutorial, using pages from the book. Tag, journal card. She looks like she's upset with somebody. I wonder if it's her. And she's just minding her own business. Yeah, the journal this size, I do write every day, would probably last me about 3 and a bit months. Alter paper clip, book page with journaling space on the back, tea dye paper, lots of journal tags. This one, a little vintage advertising from a music magazine. I love how it feels. That paper is just smooth. I think it's from the 1920s. This isn't the same book that the picture is from. This is younger. I don't think it's quite that old. Using magazine picture and book picture, I made a little card there. And this one I did using paper napkin and Mod Podge on top of a book page that was also glued onto a card to make a journal card. I love these little ones in a junk journal because I'll write maybe a quote or a little poem or Bible verse or a little prayer. Journal cards. This one has double the space that they usually have. Book page. And I liked how these kind of match the picture in this magazine picture. So I'll have to fold this over like this so I can show you inside. Lots of writing space. I didn't use any papers from Daphne's diary in here, in case I want to be able to sell this one. But I did use an idea that she had in her book that she got off the internet. But this is my own artwork here. I did this with a stencil and with watercolors, and then I Mod Podged on it afterwards, and I love how it feels. It feels like leather, and that way you don't get the gritty feel from the watercolor paints I used. There's some washi tape in here. But I made a little booklet by folding a piece of paper the way she directed it to in her magazine. And let me tell you, not all the booklets I made turned out, but this one did. I love this one. I love how it feels too. Some tags, some journal spot, lots of extra writing space. That was fun to make. Really enjoyed that. Now on the back, still part of that same envelope, you can write on here, and it has a tuck spot and another journal card. Magazine picture. Alter paperclip made with scraps of paper. Those strips that you get, really good to do things like that with and that with. And this was from a tutorial too, quite a while ago. I don't even remember who that was from. And here's a little journal card with an Alter paperclip holding it in. And I liked how the colors in this went with both these pages. You can decorate without having to move furniture around. That's one of the things I really enjoy about junk journaling. How about you? Would you rather move furniture around, or would you rather decorate junk journals? I mean, I like doing both, but this one's easier. This is an envelope that I used as well. I just cut off these flaps, made it into a journal card. And this belly band you can, of course, write on as well. And that was from a magazine. I think that was from a quilting magazine or Quilter's Art. Journal card, another place to write under there. Journaling space there. And tuck spot in here too. This belly band was fun to make. Vintage music paper, some lace, and the actual piece was left over from something that I'd made. So it was nice to make use of leftovers and create something new, something lovely. Another envelope getting used for journaling space. This tucks in its journaling card, and then inside, lots of journaling space. Hooray! Sometimes I sketch in my journals, but I haven't done that for a while. I got one where just about every day I did a little sketch of a flower. And here's some more journaling space. I'm not great at sketching, but I enjoy it. And yeah, I think I'm probably average at it. But I really enjoy it. Stamping, altar paper clip, journal space from a magazine, quilting magazine, I think. And again, I've turned an envelope into extra journaling space. Hooray! This is from a magazine, that picture. Lots of journaling space on the back. And in here. This one I made this morning, this altar paper clip, and I didn't want to put it in here because I love looking at it. I like old buttons. I used to hoard buttons. Now I just have a lot of buttons, and I rarely ever purchase new buttons because I have so many. But if I was to come across some really beautiful old ones, of course, and they were affordable, I would probably still buy them. But yeah, I don't need to collect anymore. I've got quite a few, and I sure enjoy using them. Getting close to the end. I had a lovely doily that was torn, and I thought, well, what should I do with that? You don't want to just give it to a thrift store, but since I'm junk journaling, I realized, oh my, I can use it for this. I can take it apart. Fun. And some journaling on space on the back. It looks like I need to glue that better. So I will put a paper here to remind me to do that. A bookmark. There we go. That'll remind me to tend to that. From a magazine. And last page. Another one of those little cutie booklets that I learned to make from Shabby Dabby Doo. Tina, I think is her name there. She did a mass making of them recently. And journal card. And this was inspired by somebody I saw recently as well. Scrapbook paper, music paper, and a picture from a bird book. I actually have two of those bird books, so that's why I don't feel bad cutting up one. And oh my goodness, it was sitting on the bookshelf in the used store for a while, thrift store, and I think I got the book for $2. Great big thick book. I don't think I'll be able to cut into the second book though. It is lovely to look at the pictures just as they are. I like taking pictures of birds as well. In the back, music paper. I noticed that you can see which cereal box I use through here. And I thought about covering this up, and then I went, you know, maybe one day it'll be kind of like this quilt that I have. And when I hold up to the light, I can see that it was made out of, part of it was made out of flour bags, because I can see the brand name. That's how old that one is. So maybe somebody will think that's cool, that they can see that, oh, the person that made this journal, she liked Blue menu, granola. Yeah, I definitely do. And it's the perfect size. Like most of the journals I make, these more solid journals are made using that cereal box. The sun has moved, so I hope this video turned out all right. But yeah, anyways, take care, and thanks for spending some time with me while I show you the latest thing that I've worked on. I've noticed it no matter what's going on in the world or whether I've had enough sleep or not, I still enjoy working on journals. Cathartic, relaxing, fun, and there's a quote that goes something like this: you're never closer to your truest self than when you're creating something. And that was a mystery writer, Dorothy L. Sayers, I think, said that. And I didn't quote exact, but anyways, my paraphrase of it. I think it's true. Yeah. Do you have a quote that inspires you when you're creating things? If you do, let me know. Put it in the comments. Take care. Bye.